Hey everyone, it's James Lambert, the international speaker, coach, author, and positive transformation expert. So, how are you doing? I hope you're absolutely thriving today, as always, and you are really going about your business with great positivity, enthusiasm, and passion. So, I wanted to share another beautiful piece of writing from the great Paulo Coelho's Manual of the Warrior of Light. Whatever page I turn to in this magnificent book, it just sparks off something beautiful, whether it be a thought or a story about the past. But before we get into dissecting this piece of writing, if you like, allow me to share today's piece of writing. These are the commandments that no warrior of light can obey. First, God is sacrifice. Suffer in this life and you will be happy in the next. Second, people who have fun are childish. Remain tense at all times. Third, other people know what is best for us because they have more experience. Fourth, our duty is to make other people happy. We must please them even if that means making major sacrifices. Fifth, we must not drink from the cup of happiness. We might get to like it and we won't always have it in our hands. Sixth, we must accept all punishments. We are guilty. Seventh, fear is a warning. We don't want to take any risks. These are the commandments that no warrior of light can obey. And I just love that. There's some in particular, they're all very powerful, all 7 of them. But basically, if you want to lead an unhappy life, if you want to be a people pleaser at the detriment of your own health, well-being and vitality, well then follow them. Do exactly as they say. But a word to the wise, that's why it says a warrior of light, you can't obey that. You can't. This one in particular I love. Second, people who have fun are childish. Remain tense at all times. It couldn't be anything worse with that. In Aikido you learn that, it's very similar to what you resist persists. You can defeat a man who's far stronger than you in terms of weight by going with it, like the mighty oak trees in the forest. When the real storms and hurricanes comes along, it doesn't push you back, it yields, and therefore literally and figuratively gets to fight another day. And a sense of humour, that is all encompassing. It is one of my greatest virtues and one of the best ways that I have found to live a happy, healthier, more peaceful life. You see, precisely because when I didn't used to have a lot of fun, when I wasn't childish, when I took everything so seriously, I was patently unhappy, and it was affecting my mental health as well as physical. So, if you want to be unhappy and depressed, well then by all means do remain tense at all times. But if you don't, have fun. Just look at the children, they know it so eloquently. They play and they laugh daily and as often as they come because they know that's the secret to being very content. Another one, I like this. Third, other people know what is best for us because they have more experience. Balderdash. That is patent nonsense. You are the authority on your life. Yes, you can take advice and heed it if you want from me and others like it that you may respect. But at the end of the day, you are the authority on your life. You see, it's easy to take someone's advice and then blame them if it goes wrong. But you in truth know. Now, you may have to get quiet, you may have to take your own counsel, but I do believe that we are the ultimate authority on our own lives. And it's no good taking your parents may want you to be a lawyer or a solicitor or a doctor, but what do you want? You see, because you can chase other people's ideals of happiness. I've spoke about it before. You can think a Rolex on your wrist is going to make you happy. Why? Because you saw a big banner at Wimbledon? Think for yourself. Understand what makes you happy. It may be no material things. It may just be a great deal of time spent with one's family. You may not actually need as much money hitherto as you thought. you could get by working part-time, having the time to pursue your hobbies. As I say, no judgment, it's your life, but that's the point. It's your life. So you call the shots on it ultimately. So many good things. Okay, fourth, our duty is to make other people happy. No, it's not. That comes later. First and foremost, you put yourself first. You make you happy. You go, oh, James, that sounds incredibly selfish. If you don't, you end up being miserable. And guess what? Everyone around you, including your loved ones, nearest and dearest, become unhappy first as well. So put your own happiness first. Make it a priority. And stop making excuses that you've got to people please and put others first. You don't. Get yourself right. And that beautiful analogy. How about this? You know, in the plane, when the oxygen masks drop down, what do they say? Put your own mask on first before putting it on your loved ones, your son, your daughter. That is really deep. Attend to your own oxygen mask first. In this analogy, your own happiness. Tend to that first, everything else will go lovely. And I love this again. Fifth, we must not drink from the cup of happiness. You must. It says we may get to like it and we won't always have it in our hands. That's such a pessimistic thing. It's happiness may go, so what's the point in being happiness? But the thing is, it sounds facetious, but so many people actually live like that. They're so worried about tomorrow. Oh, James, it's not easy for me, you know. My future's uncertain. All of our future's uncertain. The one surety, what's that joke? Death and taxes. Don't let that be an excuse to live your life now, today, with great joy. For me, truly, joy is the most innate display of wisdom. You know, the truly wise man and woman gets it. And he sees the perfection in everything and therefore laughs. Just laughs at everything. But everything is truly funny. It's quite hilarious when you think about it. So, and 6 is important. We must accept all punishments. We are guilty. And for those of you that have joined in late, these are commandments that no warrior of light can obey. So you want to do the opposite. You're not guilty. You're not guilty. I don't care what. With respect to your belief system, if you subscribe to that guilt, it's not part of my belief system whatsoever. You're not guilty. You're free. Whatever's happened in the past has gone. Moreover, you do a service. You actually do a disservice to those that you feel you have wronged in the past if you don't live up to your great potential now, today, for that's all you've got. And finally, 7th, fear is a warning. We don't want to take any risks. Patently untrue. I have seen in my own life the amazing value and benefits in taking a perceived risk. When you think about it, life is a risk. You know, you walk out your door, many things could potentially happen. And also, it's interesting that the people that live so cautiously, it's patently an untruth, because just by getting on the bus or the tube or the train, they've put their trust, they've put their faith in someone else. They're not in control of that vehicle, so they are taking the risk, no matter how carefully you feel you live. Moreover, when you begin taking risks, calculated risks, there is a caveat to that, calculated risks, and yet your life can grow by extension. So as I say, I hope this bit of writing has helped you and you found some value in it. So from my heart to yours, as always, much love. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Get in touch with me if you found that helpful. Drop me a message. I'd love to hear from you. Or you can send an email through my website, James Lambert Coaching. And look after yourself. And remember that you are unstoppable. And I believe in you. Take care.